Okay, Capricorn, week commencing the 20th of September 2021. I'm playing catch up again. Somehow I've got four videos deleted and I don't know what happened. I tried to get them back but couldn't. So, are we ready for this week? 20th of September 2021. Overall energy for Capricorn. I am the soul pool, you are the soul pool, we are the soul pool. Together as a collective. Without you, this does not work. So remember, time has no meaning for spirit. What I want you to think about now is that you're always there for others. Astral DJ is giving me the song, Ain't No Mountain High Enough, and there isn't. You are capable of great things, but you usually put others first. And you always think of others. It's time for you to think of yourself. So, that being said, here we go. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no river wide enough. Nothing can stop you, but you have to believe in yourself. Capricorn energy, what do we need to know? Spirit, please. Excuse me. Capricorn, you're about the only sign that would forgive me doing that. I didn't mean to do that. So, no doubt the microphone would have caught it. I had some Coca-Cola today and I never have Coca-Cola. Right, so it's the end of the week. It's right at the end of the week, right on the end. So it could be next Sunday. I could have stopped the video, but we're all human, so sod that for a game of soldiers. We ain't got time today. So this is you, and usually I would like it the other way around, but I think you need this now. You need to be in your own power. Don't let others manipulate you. Don't try and manipulate others, but do keep in control. You've got somebody who's stubborn here, a bully, possibly a boss, a government official, a father figure. It's somebody whose things are their way or the highway. Aries energy, it's negative. There's born on the 4th or the 31st, living or past it for your diary and address. Massively important in a negative way. If you've got Aries in your chart, see which part of your chart that it's affecting. There could be injuries to the head and face. We've got a Leo. So, and those born in 1966, plus or minus 12, February to February, and children. This is somebody deliberately putting obstacles in your way. Those born on the 19th, living or past it for your diary and address. Massively important in a negative way. What did I say? You're going to have to stand up for yourself. There is clarity now. You see things clearly, possibly with the new moon, full moon, tomorrow on the 21st. But this is the 18th, living or past it for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. If there's a choice between two things, neither will be easy, but now you know which one you want to go for. And don't let those mountains, rivers, whatever the obstacle is, make you back down. You can climb any mountain. Yes, there's been a disappointment. There's no doubt about that. And maybe you played your part in it, but you're not to blame. Stop dwelling on the past. Stop crying over spilt milk. It is over. It's time to go across the proverbial bridge, because things from the past are going to come back to haunt you. You are going to have to face things head on, and you don't want to. Aquarius energy in the negative. So we've got Aries, Leo and Aquarius all in the negative. Don't let them drag you down. Don't let them stop you getting out into society, whatever that means. Because until you face the chaos, you cannot have hope, healing or freedom. So you need to face the future head on and accept things just the way it is. Once you accept this situation as it is and see it clearly, you'll be able to surmount any obstacles put in your path. Do not let others, what's the word? Undermine you, but that's not the word I wanted. Sabotage is what I wanted to, the word. Don't let others sabotage you by making you feel small. This car alarm's going off, I'm afraid. So the 17 is negative. The 4 or 31 and the 19, all negative. Aries, Aquarius and Pisces, Leo. Remember that. If you have any of those in your chart, check to see where they are. Yeah, you're coming out of this nightmare if you stand up for yourself. Take back control. There is a woman scorned who is trying to take revenge. So you blokes especially are going to have to think on. If you're Capricorn, don't do that. This is somebody who's not thinking logically. That's very, very hard. It could be a widow, a divorced female, somebody who's been rejected, doesn't like being rejected. Bad advice from a doctor, priest or lawyer. Somebody who's not professional. You've narrowed down your options. Scorpio is positive energy. So if you meet a Scorpio, that's really good. You may not want to profit from somebody else's loss, but you may do anyway. It's about the reproductive organs and shared resources. It's positive energy, it's Scorpio energy, and it's the 13th. Living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. Too many. And there's the Aries again. So you can turn this situation around. The Aries respect honesty. They'll realise they can't have it all their own way. But you may need to not take no for an answer and keep knocking on a door, even if it's been closed to you. This Aries is about new beginnings. It's about healing the head and the face. It's about a makeover, presenting yourself well to others and being successful. Those born on the 4th or the 31st could go either way. So it could be that somebody on the 4th is negative, somebody on the 31st is positive, or vice versa. There you are, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, at the top of your game. You know what you're doing, you know your business. It could be a successful businessman. It could be somebody in uniform. It could be a good friend, somebody who's generous, who'll help you out. Darker complexion. But it could be you, because it's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cusper. Somebody who knows what they're doing. And a fire sign male, which is this Aries. So stand up to this Aries. Don't back down, because they will try and dominate you if they can. But he's going to take action. He will be funny and faithful. So you could be good mates, but there's something wrong there because of a woman. There is possibly a water sign child or the offer of love, but it's in its early stages and no commitment yet. Offers and messages of love. Scorpio, possibly. That Scorpio is positive. It's a transformation energy. Something ends, so something new can begin. Yeah, there's fear here though because of this nightmare situation. But there is a new beginning. Look, Spirit are trying to give you this new beginning that will make you very, very happy. Grab it with both hands and fill your cup. It could be the conception of a child, so be careful if you don't want one. Somebody's not dedicated. This is a nightmare situation. They don't want to be in this situation, whoever it is. And you've just got to accept that. Put a bit of spice in your life. Don't sit there being bored. Accept that they're not going to do that and go and do your own thing. Love yourself first. Give yourself unconditional love. There could be a father figure, somebody who loves you unconditionally, water sign male. But it's on the top of that Aries, so I think this is possibly a father. Then we've got a Virgo energy, which could be the friend. Bringing you messages, showing you the way. It's a guardian spirit or in the flesh. It's any health issues or hospital doors, stuff like that, lockdowns, or be positive in some way. They are holding the light up to guide you so you do not stumble and fall. Any issues with the abdomen or intestines will be healed. You have to go with your gut instinct and be prepared to walk away from everything you know. The name Jennifer may be important, or a little bird may tell you something. And there it is. Something or someone from your past, childhood memories, children, fond memories, something good. 6 months. But there has been heartache, sorrow, loss and separations, perhaps minor surgery here. Somebody has been heartbroken, and I think it's this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, female cusper. So, yeah, be careful of those ivory towers that people build. People in glass houses should not throw stones. Something is about to crumble. Be careful that you don't build an ivory tower and it becomes your prison. Be careful what you wish for. That 19 again. Yeah, somebody is trying to destroy you, but you will find out about it. Catch them at it, even. Somebody's bullying. Somebody's trying to dominate. Somebody's punishing you, perhaps for something you haven't done, or you're punishing yourself. It's ridiculous. Cut that out. Yep, problems with a mother and a child, perhaps gossip, not checking the advice because it's rubbish advice, really. And somebody's taking their eye off the ball. A gentleman is looking towards what? I don't know. We'll see about that. It could be the father again. It looks like we've got the father, especially if it's a seaman. We've got somebody afraid to take the next step, to walk away from what's safe. But a home is not a home unless there's a welcome there, there's a food on the table, and you feel present at all times. So if you're spending all your time on your mobile phone and you're not present in that home, you are not happy. So there may be a house move there or change of residence. Yeah, somebody's not grounded. Somebody's not committed to a situation. Somebody has fear of commitment. No, we don't need to clarify those. So let's see what it says. Yep, the truth will set you free. So, what is this truth that needs to be spoken? Because there's a lot of gossip and a nightmare situation. Yeah, 3 of Swords, there it is. Heartache, sorrow, loss and separation. It may have happened in the past. Something came between you and what you wanted, or there was minor surgery and a loss. There she is. As she is planted, so she will sow. The vengeful woman. Doesn't like being rejected. It could be you or someone else, but I think it's someone else. It may feel bad now, but it will be resolved. It is the planet of the Reaper and the father that's prepared to sacrifice his children, I'm afraid. So the father's been mentioned more than once. Know that you are being challenged. It will be a time to make it or break it. Life may seem harsh and restrictive, and you're facing an enemy who may well be yourself. Saturn shows up. At times, it is in our best interest not to have the things that we want, and that if we were to have them, they would destroy us. The destruction. So somebody is not good for you. If this is a time of sorrow or hopelessness, realise it's all about your diligence. You have to stick to what you believe in and adhere to your goals, because there's nothing can stop you if you do. It's all about not giving up and following through. You can do this. I feel like I'm needing to give you a pep talk, because you just don't seem like you think you can achieve whatever it is you want. Saturn also deals with power and control, so somebody is trying to control you or vice versa. Often means law enforcement or the military, possibly. Maybe your dad was in the military, like I said. You may have encounters with the law enforcement. If you do, watch for that possibility. Although the encounter may not necessarily be a negative one, if it is, you need to play by the rules and do what's expected of you at the time. Later you can do what you like. We are talking about convention here. Any rallying against authority or tradition isn't going to serve you right now. On the more positive side, you may meet a fatherly type. Yes, it seems he's a very important man, whoever it is, somebody who can do you a lot of good. He will help advance your goals. Saturn can sometimes herald the appearance of a sage or a teacher. Yes, they're sending you a guide in spirit or in the flesh. This will be no small thing and can indicate a mentor arriving just when you need one most. Dealing with the aged may be an issue now or in the near future. Problems with the bones, joints or skeletal structure could crop up. And don't, Spirit dropping in a message here, don't rule out getting friendly with an older gentleman in your neighbourhood or whatever that needs a few jobs doing, because he may have a lot to teach you. Dental complications are a possibility. Feeling your age no matter what your biological age. It will seem pressing and even worrying. Why have I not accomplished more at this age? Oh God, you really are in the dumps, aren't you? Have I wasted my time? Did I allow important affairs to slip by me while concentrating on non-essential matters? Probably. Many lessons are being learned, but problems will be conquered, currently or in the near future. The gift that Saturn is giving is keeping you on the path, helping you face the parts of your life that you were dreading, but you've got to go through them. They are your contract towards a more solid achievement and a better life. So circumstances may be harsh for a while, but believe that your sacrifice is worth it. It's a good time to be diligent, don't rush anything, and whatever you're asking about is likely to take considerable time and not come about too quickly. Yes, there'll be restrictions, having tough luck, being put on hold, feeling denied, something flawed that needs to be corrected, the truth, what you need to know, what is solid in your life, working hard, a taskmaster, a father, a grandfather or a husband, an authority figure, sages, wise persons, learning through hardship and emotional pain. It's the only way we do. Staying focused on your path, teeth, skeletal structure and bones. Karma. You have to pay your dues. The colours brown, black is in a fast track. Brown, black, iron fame and seeking fame, wishing to move up a notch in life. Ambition, don't let it get the better of you. Taxes and penalties. Being responsible and patient. The world and the world view. Your reputation. Slow to build to success. Old age and longevity. Time and measure. Yes, there'll be restrictions, penalties, shattering experiences, and maybe separations for some time. Disappointment, but growth. And you are going to be successful if you don't give up. Stop being so frightened and saying that you can't. You can. Yeah, see, a mirror. You are a mirror. What you give out is what you get back. So the more you give out, the more you get back. That's all I'm saying. You've learnt your lessons, or you should have done by now, and you've got to use them. You've been in this position before. People treat you how you treat them. So treat people with respect. You don't have to agree with them, but you do have to respect. The filter of your own experience is how you experience 90% of the time. So you may take things wrong way because of the experiences that you've had in life. When someone reminds us of an unhealed experience, we get triggered. So if somebody talks down to you like your dad did or whatever, you might turn on them. And they're not like that. So that's not fair. Often it's an unconscious thing that we do. People and situations can trigger our mirrors to reflect back to us what we believe to be true, but it's not necessarily true. Mirrors pointing out our shadows and our light. Mirrors revealing the parts of us that are yet to be accepted, witnessed, or loved. This card is guiding you to look closely at what experiences or people are currently triggering you and what they could be mirroring back to you. When have you felt like this before? Could there be opportunities to heal something in you? Or are you shining a light on something that longs to be witnessed, that needs to be dealt with? This goes for the good and the bad. The good, because sometimes those we admire, we put them on a pedestal, and if we do not realise that we are just as good as them, then we come a cropper. Or people we look down on, and if we do not realise that but for the grace of Spirit, we would be there as well. So don't look down on anyone. We do not realise what triggers us. It is still yet to be healed, and we will remain hurt and wounded ourselves. Who or what is triggering you? What is it that they are triggering, and what part of you longs to be witnessed? So they can only trigger you if you let them. Some still small voice in your head. Somebody said something in the past or made you feel a certain way in the past. You're frightened that it's going to happen again. Well, it will if you have that fear inside you. Yeah, curiosity killed the cat. See life through the curious eyes of a child and you will discover a never-ending source of happiness and excitement, so stop being so serious. Curiosity keeps you alive, interested and interesting. The angels are inviting you to be curious about yourself. So start looking at yourself. What is it that triggers you? What can you change about yourself? Start exploring who you are and you will grow personally and spiritually. Be interested in people and you will discover an eternal source of fascination. So do some people watching. Be curious about the wonderful universe in which you live, about the angels themselves and the role in the divine plan. Maybe you need to get to know your dad better. The radiance of your delight in life will illuminate you. Explore the wonders of life. Quick story, because they've just given me a download. I went to a very good friend's dad's funeral years ago. I'd known him all my life, and there wasn't many people at the funeral, but there was a military bugler and a guard of honour. Nobody was more shocked than me and my friend, because apparently he was a war hero. He had medals, and he'd never told anyone, because maybe he wasn't proud of what he did. Maybe he wasn't, he'd seen a lot of his friends die, and things, talking about it, triggered something in him. So realise you are moulded by the events that happen to you. And sometimes we don't want to talk about them. But sometimes others want to hear it whether you think they do or not. So just try to get to know the people around you a bit better. Stop being so self-absorbed and wallowing in fear of what you might achieve. You could be successful, but you're getting in your own way somehow. Thanks for listening.